Hi everyone, this video is an exercise 11 in question 2c. So we want to integrate sine x times root 3 cos x plus 1. And we want to use the substitution u is equal to cos x. Alright, first of all, we differentiate u with respect to x, and that is equal to minus sine x. Now we rearrange this and make dx the subject. So we'll have du over minus sine x. Also, we need to transform the bounds as well, because we are using substitution. So we want to know what's the value of u when x is equal to pi over 2 first. So cos of pi over 2 is 0. Therefore, u is equal to 0. And also when x is equal to 0, then u is equal to 1. Now, since this was the upper bound transform, that's 0, and then in this case the lower bound is 1. And again, this happened because we transformed the bounds. I know this looks a bit awkward that the upper bound is 0 and the lower bound is 1, but that's just because of the transformation. Now, first, let's substitute u into, because under the square root we have 3 cos x, so that is the same as 3u plus 1. And also sine x, let's just write it as sine x because there's going to be cancellation. Now, for dx, we can write du over minus sine x. Right. So at this point, this sine x cancels out with this sine x, and we'll have minus 3u plus 1 to the power half du. Now here, there's a classic technique in integration that we can use, and that is we can basically flip the bounds, which means 1 can become the upper bound in this case and 0 become the lower bound, but also we negate the integral. So that means this essentially this becomes positive because negative 3u plus 1 to the power of half becomes positive. So that's one trick that we can use. Sometimes that's useful for more convenient calculations basically. So in this case, let's do that. We have 1 0 and then 3u plus 1 to the power of half du. Okay, now here we need to use reverse chain rule to integrate this. So we can make the educated guess 3u plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. Now let's differentiate and see how correct this is. So we get 3 over 2 times 3 and then 3u plus 1 to the power of half. So this is the same as 9 over 2 3u plus 1 to the power of half. And when we compare this with what we have here, we must have 2 over 9 here so that the coefficients cancel out and we just get 3u plus 9. So therefore, the answer is 2 over 9 times 3u plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. And these are another bounds. So we can just substitute these. So we have 2 over 9. And when we substitute 1, we have 3 times 1 plus 1, which is 4 to the power of 3 over 2, minus just 0 substituted is just 1. So just minus 1. Okay, so 2 over 9 and then 4 to the power of 3 over 2. So 4 cubed is 64 and the square root of that's 8 minus 1, which is 7. So we get 14 over 9.